is the main riff. So it starts off on open E. The chords are E, A, and B for the verse. So it's just the cowboy chords, you know, E, A, and B. I do this one where it's a middle finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, index finger on the 1st fret, 4th string, and then a ring finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. So instead of doing like this, I do this. So then I don't have to move my hand too much. Because the big secret to any kind of instrument playing is learning how to not move your hand too much. You don't want to be like this all the time. You want to figure out how to play everything within a few frets. And so that involves playing chords in a bunch of different ways. So the way I play B so that I don't have to, you know, move my hand too much is this. And then it's just right here. You know what I'm saying? You hardly have to. So that rhythm part goes like this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of swung. Like that, like upstroke is kind of swung. And then I like to throw a little bass line in here, which is what'll be the 6th string open, 6th string 3rd fret, which is G, and then 6th string 5th fret with my ring finger, and then I bend it. And that's just the open E string. So it's like G, A, bend, A, G, E. So the whole riff would be this. And then here's that little bass line. So it's like G, A, bend, A, G, B, A, G, you know, E, G, A, bend, A, G, E, G, A, bend, A, G, E. There we go. G, A, bend, A, G, E. I'm speaking gibberish. It's not gibberish if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's open E with like this bendy kind of, and then I do that with my ring finger. Ugh, hair in my mouth. Ring finger right here, right? So it's like da, 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 da. Bend. So like in between the E open E I'm playing, right? In between that, I'm putting my ring finger on that G 3rd fret 6th string, right? And I'm kind of bending that too. So yeah, you might want to get one of those hand strengtheners if you don't do a lot of bending, because you got to strengthen out your fingers. Like your fingers are muscles as well, and they need to be strengthened. So this actually could be a really good exercise if you're like someplace where your fingers aren't very strong right now. And then G, A, bend, A, G, E. There we go. Okay, so that's the first part of the verse. And then the second part of the verse, we go to. So this is the part where it's like, I live in a little house on the side of the street. Oh, and the riff is every 4th bar. Where the grass is dead, but they water. And I do this walk up to B. It starts on G sharp, 6th string, 4th fret. And then I do a bar chord right there. Sometimes I play B down here. Sometimes I play it right here because I want to include a bass line, which is what I do in this verse. And then back to E. And then go to A. A, E, B, E, E. Right, so we're going to start from the beginning. So E, bend E, bend E, bend E, bend. And then to the open version of A, and then the open version of being A. Yeah. the verse. And it just loops. That's the whole form. So it's just like a little house on the side of the street, where the grass is dead, but they water the garden. Right. In the summer I watch the people, then to A, and A, and then back to E, and then to B, E. All right. So there's the verse, and also like the little riffs thrown in. And if your hands aren't very strong right now, it's okay. Those are good riffs to strengthen your hands. So that's cool. If your hands are strong, then, you know, jam out, baby. So the chorus starts on A. It's like A, and then E, just like the verse, and then A. And then the rhythm of the verse. And then here's where it gets a little jazzy. We go A, G, F, right? It's a flat 2 major chord right there. Get a little jazzy there, baby. So anyways, here's the chorus again. It's A to E, then A to E, and then A, G, F, E. So when we start again, and I'll call out the chords. 1, 2, 3, and A, G, E, E. Thing about those chords that's a little jazzy is that they're anticipated. So instead of falling on a downbeat, they fall like a little bit before a downbeat. So I'll count the downbeats out loud so you can kind of hear where these chords fall. So hear the chorus. 1, 2, chorus, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, now you know where the downbeats fall. The song is very anticipated, and it's very swung, you know? It's like, if you want to get a handle on that rhythm, look up shuffles. Or just sit around and do this. Instead of it being like straight, it's like swung. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like the notes are in between the downbeats. Sometimes they're on the downbeats, sometimes they're not. It depends. You just got to listen to it and play along. Hopefully Consequence will, you know, chop out this little portion and put it on the website for you guys to find again. I'll personally ask them to do that. If you please, if you want. I mean. But anyways, that's pretty much the whole song. And the solo, if you want to learn like the solo, the whole solo is just over the just over a vamp on E. The chords never change for the solo. It's always just. That's the whole solo. I'll show you. Here's the pattern with it. Yeah. Yeah, right? So that's pattern 5 with the beginning of the solo, and here's the main solo. This is the pattern I mainly solo over. It just adds bass, and I'm just like going nuts. It's just all E. And sometimes I go to like E mixolydian just to get modal because I get bored.